Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode on active citizenship. What does active citizenship mean? There are some of us who genuinely believe that citizenship is and ought to be reserved only for a few who know and who wish to know better. How do we best unpack, demystify this role of citizens? And good afternoon, Savannah.
Oh, it's morning over here. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm very early today.
Okay, welcome to this episode. We're saying play your part.
Yes.
Whatever it is, you have a role to play. Even if you are silent, it's still a role to play. There are events taking place in Zimbabwe that ought to be interrogated and analyzed. If you go beyond the headlines would appear to speak to an internal strife within ZANU-PF. And I think before we go further, we can just start with what the defense chief said. And it will then be easier for us to think and act maybe with caution.
Yes.
And with precision.
There's nothing tense. Situation very well. It's only tense in the minds of mad people.
And about reports that the military plays a role in the succession issue in Zimbabwe.
No, that's absolutely nonsense. We keep I've already said in my statement, go to section 212. We are there to not only to defend the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the country, but we are the principal organ which will uphold the constitution of the country, period.
Okay, have you followed that?
Yes.
Yeah, General Chiwenga is saying that in terms of the constitution, the army has a duty to protect the territorial integrity of Zimbabwe as well as the sovereignty of Zimbabwe. So that's the
constitution.
That's right. So there is a constitutional order, they say. There is only one elephant in the room.
Yes.
And that's President Mugabe. Everyone else is just a small elephant.
Yes.
And if you are in ZANU-PF, you only become a small elephant because Mugabe would have played a role in creating your supposed power, if power exists.
Yes. If he figures you, then you can be assured you are part of that.
Then let's speak to this idea of ZANU-PF as an human construct and the people who act in its name, who are the office bearers.
Yes.
I think you were reminding me earlier of an audio that speaks to what Vice President Mnangagwa said in his own words.
Yes.
Maybe before we play it.
Okay,
before we play it, we just wanted to tease people. What exactly attracted your mind or ignited your mind in these times of tribulation or?
So for me right now, I think it's a very important time for every citizen to pay attention. We need to pay attention because what is happening is not happening to individuals only, the outcome is going to have a lot of implication when it comes to us as citizens. So we need to plug in. We need to participate. Everybody else is holding a press conference except the citizens, the people who have a stake.
Are you alluding to some opportunism or what?
Not opportunism. But what I'm saying is that we should have been paying attention so that this would never have been a surprise. We shouldn't be panicking right now to say, oh, what's going on? Is Mnangagwa being fired? Who is resigning? What's going on? What is happening in the government? What does the army think? That should never be the case, because this is exactly where we are. Because here's the thing: the number one is failed to create a path of succession.
Okay.
The Constitution gives us a path of succession. Let me rephrase this. Number one has not failed, because the Constitution does tell us, in case number one drops because the cabinet got in his way, automatically Mnangagwa, who is the VP, becomes the president. So there is no succession dispute. The Constitution says it. Correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mnangagwa becomes the president. So I don't know why people continue to say there's a succession dispute.
No, it doesn't say so.
No, you mean the Constitution?
Yeah.
Well, it does provide that if the president dies, becomes would automatically becomes the president.
It doesn't say automatically. It has a provision for 90 days.
Yeah, for the 90 days, who will be president? For the
one who was last acting prior to the vacation of the incumbent.
Of the president.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, in that case, we see when Mugabe left the country the last time he left Mpoko because VP was not well. The other VP.
But that's a lottery issue. If it happens that Mugabe vacates office either by death or by other means, then the last acting would then assume the office for a 90-day period to allow for the party to decide on who should succeed.
Okay, so in that case, I'm saying there is no dispute as to the succession path. But here it's being created because of the pending or the rumors that are going on, the instigation. The provinces, right now 4 provinces have decided that they want Mnangagwa fired. They've endorsed.
Yeah, in fact, before we get there, I think you were talking about this audio and the message in it. And we just wanted, I think there is Sam Ringai he said that he enjoyed when Dr. Stopit was going after Mjuru. Is that the video that you're talking about?
It could be.
Yeah.
Let's play it.
Okay, let's play it so that we have a lot of comments that are coming in. But I think it's important that we play it and...
Musataka kuinyana paupenyu hwenyu tsakai kufara paupenyu chifamba uri musangano vanhu vane ramurakanaka vanonzwa maridzi yakanaka kudai nokuti nokubatsira mangwana kuti ugare uri muutongi tichingotonga tigongotonga tichingotonga kamwari voti kuda mangwana zvichachinja kuda mangwana habuyi.
Yeah. What do you take of that?
What I take is, this is the reason why we always seen Mnangagwa, people have always said, why is it Mnangagwa keeps sitting and he's quiet and he does not answer back? This has been going on for almost 6 months or more. The assault on Mnangagwa. And he has not stood up and said a word, except the apparent press conference that's supposed to be today at 6 p.m. We've never heard Mnangagwa defend himself, except when he's defending himself from Jonathan. He's afraid of the cold. That we can only take from his mouth, his words.
Okay.
Those are his words.
Okay. Let's just listen again, because some people may not be paying attention.
Kana angobuda msangano weZANU-PF upenyu hwako hunotanga kuwinyana seshisha baba na mai vari musachaka kuwinyana paupenyu hwenyu chakai kufara paupenyu chifamba uri musangano vanhu vane ramura akanaka vanonzwa mari dzakanaka kudai nokuti nokubatsira mangwana kuti ugare uri muutongi tichingotonga tigongotonga tichingotonga amari voti kuda mangwana zvichachinja kuda mangwana havuyi.
Okay, so tomorrow may not come because we are in charge. That's the message coming out, loud and clear.
It could also be his thoughts that he has been waiting. Achingoti mangwana, kuda mangwana achauya, and hawi, and he's realized mangwana hauya, and that's why he sits there and waits.
Okay, Riwilo Masulani says, point of correction. A vice president takes over for only 90 days as acting president, after which an election is held. Remember, Mnangagwa, Aizigwa, Dr. Stop It, Achitaura, zvimwe zvatanga tisingazivi. No, Liwilo, please read the Constitution. It's very clear. It doesn't provide for an election because the power to appoint someone to step into the shoes of a vacating president is vested with the party. So just recheck. That's right. Just joined. Good afternoon, Henry. And we have a number of comments. I don't know, Savannah, what do you think? We should go through them.
Yeah, I think it's important to talk to the people and hear what they are talking about, what they want to hear about, and then we can continue as we go.
Okay. So the first, Abina Chikurune, welcome. Savannah, you're all already there. Abdul Khan, hi. MC Wildfire, hi. Sam Ringai, we already recognized you. Musesa Gift, hi. Mandinyenya Tafazwa, your views needs refinement and deep insights. Okay, we are always open to deep insights and refinement. I think don't threaten refinement, practice it. And don't threaten deep insights, because if it's deep and there's insight, I don't think anyone will be allergic to it. So I think just do what you need to do, comment as you must, because we all are not saying that we have the universe of what is to be known. Elias Chigovis Gauke is watching, welcome. Apiri Shapiri, watching from Joburg, welcome. Kudama Tenga, yes, you make a point. Robert and Grace do not want Mnangagwa as vice president, why would Robert not want a subordinate? Savannah, do you see the logic in the construction? If you are the superior person, would you be threatened by your subordinate who has never said he wants you out?
So I wouldn't be threatened. If I put someone, I wouldn't be someone who I think is capable, because that has to be the case where Mugabe, when he decided VP Mnangagwa was going to be VP, he must have felt very comfortable. But again, we saw Mugabe yesterday doubting, questioning his judgment by asking, did I make a mistake by putting Mnangagwa? If so, so he's now in doubt. He's questioning himself. He's questioning his second judging himself. Did I make a good judgment when Mnangagwa was concerned? There must be a reason why he's doing that.
No, he is saying, as far as I can tell, that yes, I am a Democrat. Let the party speak.
Yes.
And if the provinces speak, then they are entitled to speak and to give guidance. But I appointed him naively thinking that he understood the deal, that the appointment had nothing to do with succession. It simply had to do with, among the people who are there, who I was comfortable with as a person. And that's where it ends. But if somebody thinks otherwise, then obviously there's need for correcting that. Because the vice president...
Here's where I have a problem. The reason why the whole country is gripped in fear and speculation is because of the way this whole situation has been handled. This has been the most unprofessional handling of any problems that pertain to a government or governing that I've ever seen. This really is a whole new level. I've never seen a place where if there are issues in a government or a president is in doubt of his VP, it's done in the open. It's done simultaneously as they think, as he's thinking, he's saying it, saying it out loud for people to speculate. What does it say about who is leading us?
No, he's saying that the fact that Savannah, you may have mosquitoes in your mind, does not create mosquitoes in other minds. Because he has never said that Mnangagwa is his chosen successor.
I understand.
Yeah.
But why make this whole debate a public debate?
No, he's saying, he's trying to understand where the debate could have come from.
From his wife.
No, the wife is saying the debate comes from a person we entrusted with our seat. And look at it from two sides. You are giving one narrative, which narrative says there must be a minimum standard that should govern the actions of a president, and that he should behave in a certain manner. That's your proposition.
That's what I'm saying. For the sake of the stability of the nation, for the sake of the stability, and for us citizens, so that we can be confident knowing that things are being taken care of. We don't need to be involved in every nitty-gritty. We don't need to be hearing all this because it makes us very unstable as citizens.
Okay, so that's That's your position. Because we want a balanced view. Because Mugabe is not with us. So I can't imagine what facts and circumstances he is relying upon to make those pronouncements. So all we can do is maybe look at scenarios, imagine what could be the facts available to him. Then let me just finish what Kuda is saying. While they were willing to boot him out at Congress, the resistance they have made at grassroots level within the party have made them uncomfortable. Because then Kuda is also importing his thinking into Mugabe's mind, which may be true or may not be true. Because of that, they feel Mnangagwa could challenge Mugabe at Congress to lead the party. And there's a fear he would win and Mugabe will be chucked out of the party. Which party, I don't know. Some school of thought believes that Mugabe I think is putting a disclaimer, which is fine. Goliath Gerald is watching. Cindy Swe Ngomo watching from Joburg. Martin Gumbo, him not standing up is part of the reason he is called Ngwena, also known as Lacoste. And Sam Ringai says, what a loser. Ronald Mkize is watching. Mansfield Moyo, he ain't dying. Forget that. However, we shouldn't be talking about succession. This is Zimbabwe, not Mtapa State. I will need to be voted. One will need to be voted if they can only have succession in their party, not in State House. Chiera said, I've already read Masulani, Mambi, Madaweni, welcome. Now, who is the last laugh, says Sam Muringai. Regis Matu is watching, and he is Bigima Tambo, meaning it's not going to change for the better in the country. Paul Pagiwa is watching. Henry Msikawan just joined. Good afternoon. Ilem Christina Bondia. Molly Gandia Piri is watching. Chisipite Simba, Yellow Apple. Stafford Mabuto, he says, can I also come into the conversation? I don't think we can refuse anyone who is prepared to what? What is that? Add me. Okay. I'm trying. Can you add more than one? I don't think so.
You can add him through another device using another.
Yeah, another.
You know, like from the messenger or something.
Okay. So let's try to
call him from messenger.
Yeah, from messenger. Okay. Then
doing that, let me continue with. Okay.
Fredson White, or you can continue.
Yeah, while you try to add him.
All right.
So Fred White says watching, Craig watching, Silas Umbe, I would boy it, Chatwin Zamarira watching, Simba Samanga. I don't think they went to the rally with the intention of bombarding the VP, but a screw went loose when the crowd started booing Dr. Stop It. That's what Simba thinks.
Yeah, in fact, go ahead.
I tend to agree with Simba. The events that are folding, I don't think they are planned events. These are events that are happening as we speak. which makes me, as a citizen, very afraid that we don't have a head to control events as they are happening. That's my opinion as a citizen.
Okay. So I think I tend to associate myself with that sentiment, simply because Mnangagwa could not have gone there if he knew already that there was something in the works. I think they all went there, and people did not believe that there was this kind of mischief in the works. So
himself says,
okay.
Yesterday Mugabe himself said, ndakanga ndambozvinzwa zvangu asi handina kunge ndanyatsozvifunga kuti ndizvozvo ichokwadi kuti vanhu vari kuita bus people in to boo the first lady, which means he was confirming that he had heard the rumors.
Yeah, but he dismissed them as unlikely or just a continuation of an attack on the VP.